Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2015 on Knaveswell Farm. So, unfortunately Tom did have some issues getting this out last week. So, I think all the bugs have been fixed, and from what I've heard it has been uploaded to FSUK, so it's down to the testing team there to do their magic. What are we doing today? Well, the Combine. We've got a new one. Oh yeah, this tractor glitches. We do have a new one. And we're going to find our old Combine to sell it. Here it is. We're getting rid of this Lexicon. It is a little too big. I do agree. I did have a fan a little while back suggest to use the class Dominator. And I know there is another YouTuber that uses it, so don't even start about you're just copying such and such, because that is not true. You guys think what you want to think. So I'm just putting that out there now. So we're going to get rid of this one. I unfortunately cannot remember the person's name, but they know who they are. So we'll sell that, and that should give us enough money to be able to purchase this fellow where we found it. I think it is already in the mod spreadsheet, hopefully. So here it is. Hopefully the spout's going to be tall enough for the trailer we have. Not too sure on that actually, it may not be. Seems a neat Combine, I really like it. From just playing with it a little bit. Of course, the head is that small, I think I can get away with not having to have a header trailer too. That could be quite a win. I've not actually put the header on this yet. Maybe a little too big. So I'll turn this on up in my headset. It does sound pretty nice and it's unique. I like the fact it just looks old. Darn right old. There is some tweaks that could be made. Some texture issues, pixelation. I think it's based from 13, I'm not 100%. 3 rib tires on the back, so it means it's 2-wheel drive up front, which doesn't actually function like that if you use drive control, unfortunately. The white things down there, not sure what they are. Steering wheel. Purple vents. Gauges work though. The auger just looks worn. Looks like the textures are from an actual real picture, so that's kind of neat. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the same type of one they used in Top Gear that time. Like I say, I'm not 100% on that. And the header trailer, we will get that, because I do think it does need it. I believe it come with one, I'm not 100%, you know. If it did, it's probably this one here. Looking at them. So we'll go ahead and buy that. Did buy the right one, right? Yep. There it is. So hopefully you guys had an amazing weekend, had a good weekend stream, that's for sure. Played on Thornton, got quite a bit done on there. This week Thornton's video is probably going to be some harvesting. You guys haven't seen a whole lot of that yet. We did purchase the animals on stream, we have done some hay bales, stuff like that. You're going to be seeing quite a lot of animal stuff on this, so I'm going to try and spread it out a little bit. That gearbox mod, I think for the time being, we're just going to switch it off for this Combine. It's nice, but it's almost a pain in the rear end. Yeah, it definitely looks like this was the trailer for it. Oh, come on now. I'm hoping it's got an auto lock script on it. As the last thing we want to be doing is chasing around trailers or chasing around header trailers. Headers, jeez, get it right. Around all day. Like that. Seriously, you kidding me? Huh. Well, that just happened. Just because I can't be asked to fool with it. We'll just buy another one. Oh, what did I just buy? Actually brings the money down. Technically, we did add money in for the combine, so originally. There we go. So we'll probably just use a tractor for that. We do have some fields that I do want to harvest. I think I was going to buy 19, I'm not sure. Because one has been planted. I need to go through and double check that. 20, I cannot remember what's going on there. I think I've seeded that one. 2 and 23 are corn. 19 is the only other field that we have, so we're going to go down and buy that. And we'll do that now. So I wouldn't mind actually going to harvest some stuff. Should have enough to buy that, I'm thinking. Can we get around? Yes, we can. Cool. So how do we get in field 19 actually? Oh, I think I know. I think it's down. Come on now, where are you? No, maybe I have completely lost my bearings, guys. Oh, that's right. Wow, I completely lost my bearings for a second. So take a quick jog down here. Believe there is a fence or something around, so we can get into the field up here. Hope there is anyway. What's this? Nope. Okay, what's this? Climb over to that gate. We should be able to just sneak through the hedgerow somewhere. Make our own path to figure out how we get in the field. Okay, got a couple of hedgerows to get through. You can see the light through the barbed wire. Down this road, and this road is through here. That is correct. Cool. That's the thing. Tom's made some sneaky little areas how to get into these maps. I think the sell point is way down in the middle, unfortunately. It's something I've talked about in the past, and I'll mention it now. Where, if you're using mods, and I think most of us at this point probably are, that destroy the ground for added realism, you have to run and do this to get through to the field. And of course you'd be destroying crop. It'd be nice to see more of these spots on the outside. 50 grand, ouch. Alright, we're ready to go on that. We'll address this guy. Oh, is it actually? What is this stuff? Oh, I see. Come on. Now this wasn't me that got this stuck, this was AI, I believe. I think anyway. I hope it was anyway. So we're going to run around quick and fix this. This is going to be a mix match of stuff today. because I want to get this working in field, well, partially working in field 2 over there. Just to get rid of the corn. As I think doing the corn by yourself on this map is just going to be too much of a pain in the rear end. I think all I'm going to do is silage bales and do it like that. If we figure out a way of doing corn silage easily, I'll do it, but I don't see it being anytime soon. It just seems too much of a faff. And I know I could do the offset and stuff or follow me, but even then it's, I don't know, it just seems very much a pain in the rear end. Even this tractor on this hill's not got enough balls. Ooh. I never understand why sometimes you can't get the bits that are on the end there. I really just don't know. So hopefully canola is going to make us some good money so we can buy some more normal crop fields. I think the rest is grass though, unfortunately. So we may end up ploughing some fields up for normal grain. No, me, I said I'll deal with this off camera and never did. Forgot about it. More than likely. So this week we should be streaming tomorrow. That should be ATS is what I'm hoping. Pretty much got my steering wheel sorted with that, I think, by the looks of it. They come out with some driver and firmware update for it. That makes it work properly. It never worked properly on my computer. It kept on basically like I unplugged the USB and plugged it back in halfway through a video. Or halfway through me driving, or every 5 minutes, and maybe even sooner sometimes. So you can understand that got frustrating. Also, they've added configuration into the profiler that was in the G27 profiler. So it now works with FarmSim. Major plus. I've not yet got it configured on FarmSim. I'm probably not going to do that until I get back from Canada, when it will be more of a permanent setup on my desk kind of thing. As it is a pain in the ass to take down and put back up. It's definitely a shame I had to get rid of the corn. But I guess, with the price of the milk nowadays, cereal crops the way to go. Diversifying the farm a little bit. I love the fields in this map though. The hills, the way they roll and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely love that. So the old stalk, I'm going to leave, to be honest. I think we'll call that done. Oh, look at that wheel. Rear wheel, dang. Strong gate. Thought I wasn't quite far back. And then, yeah, I wasn't. I got walloped by it. I'll let that grow. That won't need fertilizing because the corn was never harvested, so it's good to go. Corn, I really like the corn texture on this map. Very nice indeed. And this, we will most definitely... Oh wow. What was up with that tractor? That was interesting. Do this off camera, I think. So that will be that. Now we need a tractor to come down there, so we'll sell a bit of grain. We were going to do that last video. With our conveyor belt there. Thought actually I'd get kind of a lot of comments saying, oh, don't use that, it's unrealistic kind of thing, but a lot of people said, yeah, quite a few conveyor belts are used across the country, so hey, there we go, put my twist on things. Dairy farm like this around by me, from my experience, you wouldn't see any machinery this new on it neither. It would be all old Fords, old Leylands, probably rusted to heck, to put it politely. Missing glass. Yeah, they're in a bad shape. There's one dairy farm in particular that I'm thinking of is probably, realistically speaking, very similar size to this map. And the same with the yard. And the tractors were on that were old Leylands. I think they had some Fords and maybe some David Browns. Pretty sure it was maybe just Leyland and David Brown thinking about it. And they were done. So done. It was unbelievable. They ran, and that was probably about it. And just I guess in dealing with cow muck all their life, completely destroyed them. And I'm not one for cleaning my machinery, but I got a feeling the cow muck is fairly acidy. I don't know, you guys that work on dairy farms can definitely correct me if I'm wrong on that one. I imagine that's why they were so rusted. Looked up behind them in your spreader. They got the cleaning out the barns and stuff like that. Yep, definitely a sad affair for those machines. That's just around me. That's why one of the dairy farms I can relate to. And the other one, I don't know, I never really saw the yard on that one because of the way we went past it and how set back the yard was. You couldn't really see inside it. Right, so hopefully this will give us some decent money. Probably do another trailer load. Then we'll get harvesting with the Dominator. Nice trailer this, I do enjoy it. Shame it clips through everything, a lot of these trailers do. I think a lot of the barns really could do with being slightly taller just to accommodate these trailers. Because even the stocking game ones, I think, glitch for it unless you're using just the dolly style. That may be the only time that they don't do that. So I think we'll chance it with the Dominator coming down here without a header trailer. Really don't know if it's worth it, especially if it's going to keep on falling off like that. I'm not sure if those trailers have an auto lock. If that is even the correct trailer, I would have thought it would be. I'd be surprised if it isn't. I'll have to look in the pack again and see if it is. We'll take this machine to get filled up again, but we'll spin it around so we don't have to finesse it in there as much. And down the hill. So what we'll do is we'll just drive up this driveway here. Hopefully they don't mind us turning around. I'll have to probably clean their driveway out for them after, with the mud and whatnot. Cool, that is rolling. And just reverse on down in there. Just do it nice and steady. Get underneath the conveyor belt. Conveyor belt may actually load us right back up straight away. Not sure if it's on. No, it's currently not. Cool. Not really too worried if it doesn't, because then we can take this, maybe kind of bore them, but quickly run down. At least it's a fast track, so it's fast. Hook up to the header trailer there with the Dominator and get that into field 19. So then actually we need that trailer, thinking about it. Me being stupid on that one. I think I'm gonna wait until we get animals on this map until it's actually released, then at least I'll be able to copy across the vehicles file, no problem. I've got a feeling the fields have changed dramatically. So probably what I'm going to end up having to do is set the equipment in one field that I imagine is still going to stay grass field on. If I can get into the cow yard or cow pasture, maybe in there. Get all the equipment away so I know it's safe. I should be able to sneak through that with the combine, I would have thought. Definitely an interesting noise when it starts. Oh, wow. The one downside I did find with this while testing last night on my Westbridge map is if you use drive control, it's rear wheel drive. Well, you can clearly see it, especially being a three rib tyre. It wouldn't be rear wheel drive at all, it would be just effectively front wheel drive. So it's kind of disappointing. I don't know if that is the way the combine was just made or whether that's down to drive control screwing with it. So I've got to give it the benefit of the doubt on that one. I'll back up. Oh, yep, there we go, cool. Fold that in. So we'll get the tractor on follow me. A lot of driving in today's video, do apologise for that, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Some videos are like that. Where this map's not too big, I kind of have personally I have a hard time cutting out the driving. It's only a small map. Control F. Let's see if we can get lost, because I got a feeling we may end up getting lost. Top speed 13 mile an hour. Very slow combine on the road. Back in the day, combines, well, you can see 13 mile an hour. I can imagine transporting this any long distance on the road. Imagine it was just quicker to load it up with a low loader trailer. We do have one. Could have actually done that thinking about it. Probably be the best way to travel with this thing. This is maybe something I will let you guys into something that I do plan on doing, that I want to have and put in on Thornton for the smaller fields. Some sort of maybe a little bit of a classical feel sometimes on that map is what I want to do. So we'll probably end up purchasing that once we get over to that side of the map on Thornton. That'll probably be a good little laugh, I can imagine. And then we'll be using that trailer, the Red Rock trailer, to haul this around, because I ain't travelling 13 miles an hour on that map. Hook this up to the big 8000 series and it'll tow it nicely. But it suits this map, that's the problem. It definitely suits this map. Looks really nice. And I'll probably keep it where I kept the old one. Those mowers I think are going to get swapped out. I've got a set of John Deere mowers that I'm really enjoying right now, that you guys have seen in Thornton over the live streams. They definitely fit the map better, it's smaller. I'll give someone their due on that one. They said they look nice behind the machine, so yeah, we'll be using them. At least I'll be able to get them undercover then too. Expensive pieces of equipment to be leaving out. And this combine is so slow. So slow. Not even concentrate on that JCB back there, it's hoped fine. I think the trailer should be small enough. Once we get to the field, we'll put out the spout. That was my bad, completely went off course. Hopefully it's not going to screw that up. Yeah, it did. Did a little bit. So I believe it's the grass field right ahead of us behind the house. Cab view's nice in this, admittedly. It's old school, I like that. I'd like to see it more detailed. I think it's a model from FS13 to be honest. Converted across looking at the detail in the cab. I really do think it is. Yep, through here. Oh, what did I get caught on there? Oh, there's actually a fence post, dang. Didn't even see it. That took me by some surpriser. I love these kind of trails and maps. And that trail there's actually really extreme, wow. Alright, unfortunately we're going to need to drive into the field a little bit so we can put the header on. Let's put the pipe out C. Oh yeah, it should be fine. That's so old school, I like that a lot. Alright, Control F. The trailer is extremely long. I think it's definitely a modded one where it was made even shorter. Definitely going to be learned by this and actually not bother planting up this, and may even turn this little section here into grass. Really don't see the need to plant it if it's all going to get destroyed all the time. So it doesn't really matter because we never planted it, but principle. Had to do that quick there, I could see that coming off. Alright, we'll pull forward here. And what everyone's been waiting for, to see this thing cracking and going along. We'll wind that up. I need to unfold it. Yep. Raise that. The hopper. Does anything move when we do that, like that lever? No. Okay. Oh. There's some WD. Yeah, fresh unit kicking in. Oh, this is going to be chopped straw everywhere. Does this map have it even? Yes, it does. That sucks. I've been meaning to take chopped straw out. It's a mod that personally I'm not particularly pleased with. It does hit your FPS pretty hard sometimes. Especially if you don't catch it all. Do we have a window back there? Yeah, a tiny one, wow. Like a little portal. This may take a little longer than the other Combine. Definitely well suited though. We could always maybe put the bigger header on, I don't know. I don't know what we're working with is on this. What was it, maybe a 6-meter header? Maybe? Looks like it could be. So the bumpiness you're seeing going over the furrows, stuff like that, is due to the mod that recently got put up on FSUK to do with the mud texture, stuff like that. You are going to need that for any maps that have that in there when it's released. And it does stuff to the ground when you drive over it too. It's really sweet. It's kind of like OEB's real terrain. If you do have OEB's real terrain in, I would definitely recommend removing it, because you will get the effect big time. It really does a lot of emphasis on it if you run both of those mods, and it's a little too much. It's kind of OTT. Oh boy, this is going to take a while. But we can be doing other stuff. Mowing grass fields for silage bales, stuff like that. And like I said, it's probably what we're going to end up doing on this instead of silage. May do a little bit if we can figure out a way of doing it that's not going to be a pain in the ass to set up. That's very strong possible, or possibility, I'm not too sure though. Yeah, some canola going in there. Won't take long to fill the tank neither. And we're just doing the headland pass. Probably need about 3, maybe 4 headland passes on this. Like, depending on the turn circle on this thing, probably 2 at least, maybe 3 max. On the max side, should I say. So we're gonna spin around here, come up this side. We'll probably think about calling it a done deal once we get to the top. So like I say, I hope you guys enjoy Monday. I know most of you are doing exams or getting really geared up for exams, so wish you luck on that. School is soon going to be out for the summer. I'm not sure when you guys pack up for school. This is my, so you are aware of what's going on in kind of my personal life. This is my last week in the UK. I will be flying out to Canada next week for 3 months. So the live streams after this week are going to be an if and when I'm in Canada kind of thing. Of course I'll put it out on Twitter and whatnot when I do them. May do some later night streams, I don't know. I get up to a lot of stuff when I'm there. As for the live streams this week, I'm going to try and at least do 2. Basically going to try and get out 2 weeks worth of videos this week. Of course Monday, today, I would have been working away getting the week's worth of videos done for this week, and then probably Tuesday I'm going to get up again early and get cracking on them for another following week. I want to at least get a week ahead, so I'm not rushed off my feet when I get to Canada, kind of thing. I'll just have a nice, relaxing week when I'm there. And maybe towards the end of that week is when I'll think about doing enough following weeks. And by that point, this map could be live. So if you're wondering why I'm doing a map that looks way different to what it is next week, because this map could be out, I don't know, as soon as this map's out then. Hopefully it will be before I do those weeks worth of videos. If If you do see that and you're wondering that question, that's why. So we'll get these little bits here. There's the light turning. Yeah, it's pretty darn slow, isn't it? It's a nice combo. I like this. Old school thing. So, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Managed to do a 35-minute video, didn't even realise, wow. Thought it was going to be short. We'll be back tomorrow with Thornton Farm. Look forward to that. Going to be harvesting on there, I believe, too. Some of the fields. Making money. That looks like a map that's going to be hard to make money on. It's going to be interesting. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.